we go. We all in. Hold on. What they say?
Don Demarco.
What you tell them?
You know what it is? Happy birthday, Don Demarco.
Happy birthday, Ton.
Happy birthday to the OG Don Demarco.
Bang. Happy birthday, Dawn. Yazzie, your favorite nurse. Most sexy nurse. Mickey, I love you.
Female,
I
that's
just
a
want to let
fact.
y'all know that y'all get on my nerves to the superpower.
Yeah.
Because my brother is an Aquarius too. Like my blood brother.
Yeah,
like,
shout out to your blood brother.
You know what I mean?
That's my brother too.
He's an Aquarius.
Yeah, he's definitely an Aquarius. And he's like Dawn with the extra stuff. You know what I mean? And then he's like you.
Now we don't know what you mean.
Well, it's but I guess that's amongst.
Hello.
I guess that part would be amongst the team. You know what I mean?
Hello.
If y'all don't know Dawn, he's a file cabinet.
Yeah,
know what I mean?
Dawn's
So, like,
memory is impeccable.
Elephant.
Yeah,
But
that's a fact.
you can't really argue with him. Arguing with him is like beating on a dead horse.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Cassius Clay, he's just like tall like my brother, you know what I mean? Silly type, you know what I mean? Smoke his weed every now and then. You know what I mean? It becomes like a pain in the ass because they think they know everything.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
I be knowing.
So that was that. And then DJ 3 Stacks. Yo, this nigga is
He's Aquarius
like,
too.
Yeah, exactly. He's like the silly part of my brother.
A lot of good times. Dawn is a good dude. Solid dude, pause. Ain't never switch up, never switched up. Never, ever, ever.
So but tonight we're gonna go to Secrets and we're gonna turn up for my birthday party tonight.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Shit Like That clothing too.
Yeah, shout out to shitlikeThat.com. Log on and order your shirts, your DJ Don Demarco shirts and hoodies and sweaters and all that type of good stuff. ShitlikeThat.com, log on.
But what's going on? It's the Monday Night Mixtape. What's up?
Yeah, Sucker for Love shows tomoral.
Yeah, you already know. Shout out to the Sucker for Love show.
Yeah, man.
I'm fucking with you, but we gonna have a special DJ in the building tomorrow. I'm not gonna let it be known right now. I believe they're gonna show up.
Is it 3 Stacks?
Ooh, that might be a good one.
You know what's
Shout out to 3 Stacks. You sounded like 3 Stacks. You sounded like a request right now.
But listen, we all in, right? Millie Miyagi's in the building. So Millie, let's get into one of these joints that you brought up to the station to blast off with for us. Which one you want to play first?
You can play all types of shit.
All right, we're gonna get into that. How you came up with this drum?
That's a remix to Moneybag Yo.
Okay.
The beat was fire. I ain't gonna lie, the beat was fire, and I feel like no other artist had did a freestyle to it yet. So I'm like, you know what, let me just fuck around.
Fresh out the trap and I'm back in the booth.
Go and it's not just
So it's more like when Cassius plays in the car, drunk, straight bars,
Nah, I'm not gonna say like I just walked in and said I'm just gonna play around for it. It was like, yo, I fuck with this shit, I'm gonna write something different to it. Cause the way I'm rapping is not necessarily the same as the way that the song is. So it's like a different style to it.
Alright, so introduce this record to the people, let's get into it.
You about to listen to Millie Miyagi, all types of shit. You hear me, right song, right song.
Bang. Shit like that. Shit like
I ain't gonna be one of them dudes that said I could have made it to the NBA. But I was nice enough.
That's L, man.
I had the height, you know, I couldn't let that shit go to waste, but it just wasn't where my heart was at. I feel like anybody could be what they want to be if they dedicate their heart to it. Like you could be the trashiest kid in junior high school, would be the nicest thing in the NBA as long as you grind hard enough. Boys.
Alright. Because Cassius Clay was trash in junior high school. That's a
damn lie. Yo, I played against yo. Listen, I played against. Now hold on, now. Hold on, chill out. Chill out. Chill out. Bugging. I played against Wally. Chill out. You finish or you done?
Done.
I done played against Zeno Hamilton, Wally Zerbiak, right? The little pickup games with AI. Y'all don't even know. I I get busy on the court.
Said I'm gonna get right back to you.
Come on, Miyagi's in the building. The BX is in the building.
Yeah.
We're gonna have another record from Millie right now.
Yeah, let's get to it.
So we're gonna get into the 187 joint.
Yeah, this is my 187 freestyle. You'll probably know it by Twins by Big Pun.
Okay. So you had to represent for the BX.
Yeah, one time. Just to switch it up. You see how I gave you something that's like up to date, different, and then I got you something that's TBT.
Alright, cool. So let me go back Alright, so we all introduce Twins to the people.
You about to get in tune with Millie Miyagi 187 freestyle. You heard? Gang gang. I just came off from a halftime performance. I performed at BMCC College yesterday.
Okay, word?
Yeah,
Shout out to BMCC. My cousin went there.
Yeah, for the underdogs. And they got the dub on that one too. They had a 25-point deficit and came back for the game winner.
So how was the performance yesterday at the spot?
The performance went well. I had my homeboy from PA, Adachi. He came and shot the whole clip, so I got a clip that I'm gonna post on Instagram right after we finish here.
Okay.
And then got to premiere some new joints for everybody in the crowd, a couple old joints, but everybody was feeling it.
Shit like that. That's what's up.
It was a good experience. It was my first halftime performance, or even performing in a basketball field at all.
You was
like
nervous?
usually, it's different from performing on the stage. You know,
Right.
When you're on the stage, you could like hop in the crowd, you could control the stage. But when you got the whole basketball court, you got a lot to work with. So it's basically trying to get to the standpoint where you could get everybody to connect with you from the floor onto the bleachers. So
Right.
it was
Both sides,
yeah,
boys, yeah.
it was cool. It was definitely a good experience.
That's real shit.
That's what's up.
Yeah, Lele never performed at no halftime games or nothing.
Nah, but you know what? I seen it done. I
Yeah,
seen
his
it done.
warm-up back on.
And you know what?
At a halftime
Nah.
yet.
Huh?
He didn't perform at a halftime yet.
Nah, I performed in some type of half times, but you gotta
Not
get
that
your
type of
feet
performance,
wet. Like, he got his feet wet already doing it, so he's already comfortable next time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They was warming
that's
up
what's important. You know what I'm saying?
for the third quarter.
Yeah, man, yo, I'm shooting 3
Blanks.
pointers from half court at Garden.
I
I'm
don't
doing
even- I
it.
don't even know what this conversation is about.
He's
I'm
out.
doing it.
I'm interested in it, you know, selling a couple records, but I kind of been focusing on myself first,
Right.
basically critiquing myself as an artist, because you know, I'm not rapping about the same things as when I was 16 as I am now.
Right.
Because you know, life changes. You know,
Right.
at that age, I was probably rapping about girls and dealing with high school and relationships and shit like that. And then you get in the streets and then you start rapping about shit totally different.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And basically, over the years, I've been having all types of stuff to rap about. And I know as I get older, I'm gonna have a lot more. So.
That's dope.
That's what's
That's
up.
definitely dope. So now, you're from the Bronx. So being
Yeah.
from the Bronx, you know, rapping is like, you know, that's where they say it was started. In the
Facts.
BX.
I feel like with the Bronx, we don't get as much credit as a lot of people would give us. You know, when you think of the Bronx, everyone thinks of Big Pun and Fat Joe with the whole Terror Squad. But I look at New York as a collect. You know, I don't try to box the Bronx and it's just like an isolated location. That's when I feel like we start beefing with each other.
So the Bronx not been.
Yeah, like Bronx versus Brooklyn, Brooklyn versus Queens. I feel like there's a lot of that going on. When you look at it, like Atlanta is all Atlanta. It's not, they not separating each other. And I feel like that's where the love go to waste.
Gotcha, shit like that.
Don't you think that makes it more interesting? Like, I talk mad shit all day about
I mean-
Brooklyn running shit. You feel
I mean,
me?
I've had the conversations where it's like, all right, who's better? Is Bronx better or is Brooklyn better? I've had those conversations. I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna kid you
No, it's
wrong,
not getting into it, but
I'm-
don't you think it makes it like
Yeah, 'cause,
interesting?
to be honest, Brooklyn got
Being
all
competitive.
the hit makers. I ain't gonna lie, Brooklyn got the hit makers.
Okay.
They got Hove, they got Biggie. You feel me? Brooklyn got it, but the Bronx, we got some underground hitters on the way.
Of course.
As long as
We just got A Boogie, you know, we got Cardi, she shutting shit down right now. So the Bronx
Definitely.
is putting our foot on their necks.
That's right. We love A Boogie,
peaceful.
but
And
Brooklyn's
we got
still
Lil
better.
TJ.
Oh,
No, I'm
we're
talking.
not gonna
from the
talk like
Bronx?
that. We gonna keep it
But you
music.
from the
Yeah,
X.
he from the
Oh.
Bronx.
Oh, TJ? Oh, little
I
TJ?
thought he's from down south. That
Nah,
nigga's
but
dope.
Bronx has
Lil
some
TJ,
dope
I fuck with Lil
artists.
TJ. That nigga's dope, man. And I fuck with A Boogie too, man.
Right. Bronx definitely have
Dawn
multiple
definitely,
artists.
Dawn's metaphors is crazy.
Yeah, Don Q.
Dawn's
Don-
metaphors.
Yeah, I like Don
yes.
Q too. I
I
like
like
Don
Don
Q.
Q.
It's like if you wanted to hear stuff for the ladies, you would be a Boogie fan.
Right.
If you like bars and shit.
Now
you
Don
would
Q
be
got
Don
Don
Q.
Q got like a few couple of songs that he talks to the ladies about.
Yeah, just how like
you know what I mean?
Davey's
Dude
trying to do the
definitely got
same
that.
thing. He's trying to show that he's a little bit more versatile.
Gotta be
But
versatile.
see, you know what I like about A Boogie is he throw a little street in it sometimes. You know what I mean, headshot like bow, like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That nigga be killing that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck with him.
So who would you compare, or who would they compare your style to? Or
I've
who
heard
they say you sound like?
I've heard Fad. I've heard Fad because of not physical
Fad.
appearance, but it's like we both like calm, like we got like a little calm style, and then we rap, we switch it up a little different.
Right.
So I would say like a Fad type of way.
So
Shit like
Fad, are you the Fad that's going for the ladies, or you the Fad that's the Fad Clue mixtape Fad?
I'm probably the Fad that's going for the world. You know, I feel like a lot of people nowadays, some people don't really want to hear things like back in the day. They don't want to hear. It's like a lot of the way the music is set up now. Everyone is starting to change their voice up to not make it sound auto-tuned, but kind of like the singing rapping like a Drake or A Boogie. I feel like that's the way that the sound is like right now. So I feel like Fab had the, you know, like the Missing You back in the days, how he had a style like that. But now he's just on full ball mode. Like he don't even care to sing to the ladies no more. He just talking to the streets.
Yeah, but the chicks still fuck with him still. If you talk to the streets.
Of course, because Fab is still Fab, and he's still one of the flyest
Yeah, but
in the game.
remember at one point in time, right? Fad was, you got Fad that was for the ladies, then you got Fad that was the mixtape, DJ Clue, Barzy for the streets.
Funeral,
yeah, shit like that. But
Funeral Fad.
That was Funeral Fad. Then you know, FABO was for the ladies.
Right.
So you got to remember but he put it together. All together to make it like, oh shit, that shit was paused hard. That you could do this, that, and then I think, you know, A Boogie got a little of that pause in him too. But it's just different now.
And I feel like that's why out of all artists, that probably the only person that they really say like, you correspond with that dude right there.
Fact.
You know, A Boogie is the Mary J. Blige of hip hop.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
Yo, disregard that.
No, I don't mean it in a bad way to discredit Mary J.
that's a
Blige,
female.
but it was more like
male to female.
But
It's
just
comparison is.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying, but I'm just he talks the fellas talk to the
like
females.
Mary would talk to female. Oh, I see
Yeah,
where
you know what I
going with
mean?
it. I
Like
see where you're going with it.
it's not. I wasn't trying to compare like them, and I can't discredit Mary J. Blige. Like she's a historian of music. Like you know what
I feel you.
Yeah, but that's how I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like
question.
you know. So
Miyagi, do you sing too? Do you just rap, or is there any singing involved as well?
I don't want to box myself in pause as a rapper. I would say I'm more so as an artist. Like whatever I don't master, I'm gonna try to step in that lane and try to perfect it. Like I can't sing like I'm Trey Songz or Chris Brown, but I could get in the booth and try to hit a couple. Nah, I rap.
You rap.
But I could switch it up a little bit if I had to. You feel me?
Shit like that.
My music is mostly about. I don't rap about nothing that I haven't been through. I can't rap about having $1 million in a safe. You feel me? I only rap about life experiences. I can only rap about what I go through on a day-to-day basis, or I'll rap for my community. You feel me? So anything other than that,
$1 million somewhere though.
Nah, I
You look like you got something in
I'm trying
this
to get
ass,
there.
guy.
Yeah, you trying to get there.
I see you. I see you.
Remember he said in the beginning that his friends called him Millie for a reason.
Okay.
That's how you
Double
move.
and triple entendre.
and he's Miyagi.
Yeah, they say the loudest in the club is obviously the weakest. So the calmest be the one that you gotta watch out for. So.
Shit like that.
Like that.
That's
Oh.
a fresh
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
All right, so now you've been in the studio working on music.
Yeah, I got an album that's gonna drop on 420. It's called The Substitution.
What's the name of it?
The Substitution.
420. All right, how many joints you gonna be on that joint?
We're gonna have a perfect 10. So like, even though I probably recorded 30, 40 songs, we only gonna select the top 10 or whatever we feel like is hit makers and throw it on.
So how you do the selection process of the 30 songs?
Basically just coming together as a collect. Me and my big homie DLE, we basically trying to see what everything needs. We trying to like mix it up. We don't want to have an album that's just straight on just bars, or it's just straight club bangers, or just straight female records. We want to be able to switch it up. Cause still in know I got a meeting coming up with Atlantic Records in about 2 weeks.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so we want to basically just show them like what I can do and what I'm capable of, and show them that I am versatile and I can switch it up and keep up with everything that's going on.
Right.
Not to show like that I'm like everybody else, or that I'm like other artists, or I'm trying to be like other artists, but showing that I am an artist at the end of the day.
Gotcha.
I'm not just a rapper or a singer.
So you had any other meetings before this meeting, or just your first meeting?
Nah, this is my first major meeting.
Word?
Yeah.
You nervous?
Nah, I've had I know how to control a room. You know, like I've sat in front of people that matter like that. It's been times I've been starstruck before. Like I've been in this is 50's office before and was this close from 50 Cent.
Right.
And it's like you was like, damn, like this is 50. This is really him. But you just trying to remain calm in that situation. And when you had that conversation, it's different.
So. Real shit.
What makes you different than anybody else that's whatever's going on right now in New York, period? In the game, we're gonna say in the game. What
To
makes
be
you
honest,
different?
I never heard me write some shit or say some shit and be like, yo, this sound like somebody else. Or I never listened to the radio all day and be like, yo, like this sound like me, or this could be me, or I gotta make some shit like this, or this person is making something like me. I feel like I'm what's missing when it comes to the music field. You know how you listen to the radio and you hear somebody, you like, who's this? You think it's such and such, but it really ain't. It's somebody else. I don't want to be like that, and I don't think that I am that. You know, so I feel like if you hear me on the radio, or if you don't even, you don't even see me, you just hear my voice, and you're like, yeah, that's Miyagi right there. I already know it.
Shit like that. All right, so we all in.
Yeah,
all
we
right,
all in.
Billy Miyagi's in the building.
Yes, sir.
BX is in the building.
They facts.
So you got the project coming out on 420.
Yeah.
Pours a hard 10 songs. Ready to rock and roll for the streets.
Definitely ready to
It's called
distribute.
Substitute.
The substitution.
Substitution. Why is it called Substitution?
The way I came up with that name is this is my debut project, you know, and I'm coming in this game as a new artist. So I feel like I corresponded it with basketball. You know, when you have the basketball game and you have a sub, that means you're taking somebody out the game. Now, if you think about it, the main reason why you would take somebody out the game is because they not doing good or they fucking the game up or niggas is down a couple points, and you would put somebody in.
Or it might be foul trouble.
Or
Yeah, it could
you
be
put
foul
somebody
trouble,
else.
could
But
be
if
foul
you foul a
trouble.
lot, you're already doing something wrong. You feel me? So that's why you
It
get
could just
subbed
be
out.
one of them hard defensive games.
So you put a whole new player in the game that's going to change the way that things is going. If you down 15 points, 20 points, you're going to try to bring somebody off the bench that's going to make you come back.
Yeah,
So that's
Somebody
it.
can be tired.
You need fresh legs out there.
Yeah, so
That's him.
my fresh
That's him.
Yeah, substitute.
Fresh
A
bars.
lot of these rappers
Everything.
is tired. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, a lot of these rappers is tired.
Yeah, I'm
He's the fresh bars is coming in the game. Fresh new bars is ready to run.
Fresh everything, fresh project,
Yo, he's
everything.
Miyagi. Wipe on, wipe off.
Wax on, wax
I gotta switch it up. I gotta switch it up.
This was thinking something totally
Yeah, right?
This is not sucker for love.
Not the sucker for
different.
love
I gotta
talk.
wipe off.
It's not the sucker for love talk.
I don't
Stop
know
licking
what
your
this
lips at him.
conversation
No,
is
that's
about.
what she
I don't know what this conversation is about.
This is what she going.
Okay? Wax on, Miyagi style.
You got it.
All right, Millie, I got you.
So
My
question.
bad for being a
Nah,
little
you
creative.
good, big homie. I'm in your crib. I'm in your
man.
crib. I'm chilling with you.
All right, cool. That's
Settle
what's up.
down, D
Hold on, Yagi has a question.
Settle down, D Dizzle.
So, which artists today that's out, independent, would you like to collaborate with? Independent and mainstream that's, hot, that's been in the game.
I feel like independent artists.
Yeah, upcoming.
I would like to work with Hattie Rex. Hattie Rex is another artist from the Bronx.
Yeah.
He loves street
Yeah,
underground.
you
He's
know
he's
Hattie.
tough.
Right.
Mainstream, I think the first person that I would probably hit up would be, if it's a singer, if it's an artist, I would hit up like Drake, because I've been listening to Drake since I was in high school. But if it's like a rap and there's gonna be some fire shit, I would hit up the Baby. The Baby's a lot of people don't pay attention to his visuals. Like his tracks is fire, but his visuals is different. You cannot watch now When the
his
Baby,
videos is fire.
When the Baby video and be like, yo, this is the same shit I see all the time. You watch a lot of videos nowadays of strippers, bottles and shit like that. He switched it up. He'll throw on a cowboy hat. He'll, fighting in the Western. He'll do shit like that. So
Nah, what's
hold
that?
on,
What's
hold
that?
on
The
now.
Bop joint. He did
Hold
out.
on.
He
You're
did.
right.
He did down in
Yeah,
North
you
Carolina.
said
That whole
dancing,
dancing
yeah.
Dancing is the wave right now.
stepped out of his
Like, you know what
element
I
and
mean?
did that. We
Like,
never
that
saw
shit is
you
what
do
it is.
something.
Quick question. You said cowboy hat. That reminds me of
Lil Nas.
Little Nas X.
Lil Nas,
What do you think about Nas doing a song with Little Nas X?
First and
Bullshit.
foremost, big shout out to Nas, man. That's a legend amongst himself. He's definitely debatable in top 5 of all time. Him making a song with Lil Nas, obviously Nas sees the potential in Little Nas. So I don't know if maybe it was a thing that came about like, yo, we got the same name, like, Because I remember I seen a tweet or something where Lil Nas said, yo, I just want to clear the air, but I didn't get my name from Nas. So I feel like they probably like touched base on a situation like that and said, yo, let's get it rocking. Regardless of whoever's sexual habits, they put all that to the side. An artist is an artist. If you got it, then make music.
Well, business is also business.
Yeah, at the end of the day, nobody cares about certain things.
Yeah, but is that hip hop though?
In hip
but his
hop,
sexuality shouldn't matter about the way we gonna create this music to get this money. That's about this business. You know what I mean?
The song was
Like,
garbage. Danny Love said the song was garbage.
Nigga says
Like, I wish it was hot.
That's the main thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's my main thing. Like it sounds too much, publicity stunning. So
Right.
like, yo, Nas, come on, you don't just take a check.
Yeah, but he did it. But they did it where it was on a main stage, like the what was that? What's the name awards? The Grammy Awards. They performed that, so that was a big stage to debut it. To make everybody say, "Oh shit," because you're not expecting Lil Nas X to bring Nas out.
That's exactly why I don't agree with the record.
That's why I think it was all a controversy when everyone was saying that they shared the same name. That's how I feel like they even got in the same room. But
no, we got in the same room after that first song went 20,000 times platinum. That Old Town Road. That's when Nas said, "Hold up, this little nigga, let me do something to say I might get some of that bread."
Especially his name is already being mentioned with him, right?
But he getting that bread.
He just had a commercial for the Super Bowl. Was it Pepsi?
Yeah,
one of them.
No, it was just one of. What's it? Yeah, no, Doritos.
Doritos. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that was crazy. And
he's getting his bread.
He's getting his
and
bread.
And that one song made him get to all this bread that he's
young.
Yeah.
Word.
He's getting that bag while he's young.
So let me ask you this, Millie. If you're Nas, you gonna say no or you gonna say yes?
No to what?
That doing the song with Lil Nas X.
I'm willing to do a song with whoever I feel is talented enough. You know, I'm not one of those artists where I'm just giving features or just want to get a feature.
No, but you're Nas at this point in your career, and he's Lil Nas X.
It gotta make sense. It gotta make
on the
sense.
Grammys, and they're not gonna expect this. Lil Nas X with Nas. We did a song together.
How did the crowd react to it? Because I didn't get to see the performance. I know
it doesn't matter.
All right, so
it does matter.
No, it doesn't. At the Grammys, everybody's on some Hollywood sitting chilling. Certain people they come out, they rocking to the old school shit. The tributes they rocking out to. Everybody else is just
that is true.
So in other words, they perform for the perfect crowd.
Thank you.
I would say that
it made sense at the end of the day.
That's
it was a creative.
But not for hip hop though.
What you mean? How could you say it's not for hip hop?
It don't make sense for hip hop.
Lil Nas X and Nas to perform
because
the
Grammy. Lil Nas X is
but
not
that's what they
hip-hop.
performed at.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect them to perform at Summer Jam.
Something like that.
Yeah, Summer Jam. I wouldn't expect that. But the Grammys, you could understand that a little bit more because the crowd is different. Like the people that come to Summer Jam is usually the urban community, and we all looking for certain artists to like hit the stage. So I feel like the Grammys is where they say, "Yo, listen, this situation makes sense. I feel like this is a good venue. I feel like we can all benefit from it." I know a lot of people ain't expecting it, just the same way I wasn't expecting it. But it happened.
I'm gonna cut you off. It wasn't just that he did a whole ill remix to the Old Town Road with like 10 different people, but he had the Chinese niggas from overseas. That's the ill Chinese group. He had them do the remix too on stage.
Nah, that's a big record.
You gotta remember, at that point in time, he bring it all the time. Also for the remix.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, he brings Nas out. That's what made it that.
And his follow-up record was hot.
And the Panini record.
Panini was dope.
With Little Baby.
Yeah, but the song with
I
Nas
didn't even see it.
dope.
Yeah, that's
all right. It doesn't. I don't think it really mattered that the song that he had with Nas might have not have been as dope as we wanted it to have been, but yet and still, he was able to bring Nas out on the stage.
Totally makes sense.
Yeah, it just makes total sense. So it
because his name is Nas and his name is Lil Nas X.
Yeah, and then on the end
I
of
guess that's how everybody
want to. That's
at
cute.
the end of that comes with a lot of zeros and shit.
Yeah, I guess that. Yeah,
I
wanted to make sense.
Can I say, was it a problem because we know this boy's life of choice of life?
Shit like that.
So it's like, why would he
so
do
we
that?
judge
So
him
like
that
Nas, Lil Nas, so they would try to judge him off that, and the people, it's gonna be like they was talking about it, like why would they do that? This and that. And you had some people say,
Well, he did say hip hop
it was a
was
good
dead.
choice, it was a good idea. You know, sometimes people do shit for their career.
You know what's crazy? Come to think about it, like when you think about, all right, if they did start working with each other because of their names, that's like how Lil Baby and the Baby was being compared to for a good minute. It was
That's
like,
not cool.
Which
Listen,
Baby?
but it was happening.
Lil Baby.
It was
they collab and it was fire.
No, it wasn't about
neither one of
nothing
them-
gay. It was
neither
about
one of
their
them-
names. It was about their names.
That's cute too, but neither one of them.
cute.
They both talking about
Sounds like one of
fucking
sometimes,
bitches.
Yo,
But either way, it was still
That's hip hop.
Either way, it was still about their names. So the fact that it was about their names, Little Baby, The Baby, you know what I mean?
I know.
They had to like battle. They had to.
Cute. It works.
And it did work, and it works for them, and that's just what it is. That's the
But it don't
competition
work for
within the
Lil
music
Nas
game
and
right
Lil
now.
Nas X the
Lil
same way it
Baby
works
and
for
the Baby is
and
doing
Lil
shit.
Baby.
Yeah, it don't matter.
It's not
Little
working.
Nas X is doing shit too.
They killing shit.
Yeah, they are killing shit, but Little Nas X is still
what
killing
they
shit.
niggas
So
gonna do?
I
Make
just
chicken
hope-
together?
what?
Hold on.
What the fuck they gonna
Hold
do?
on. Let me.
I just hope that the world doesn't look at it as
Like-
Nas did it for a bag, because we all know Nas ain't really he ain't
Right.
tripping off a bag.
Right.
Hello, but
It makes sense.
say it again.
Once you see the performance, you're gonna say it makes sense.
When I see it,
Yeah.
alright, we'll discuss that when I see it. I'll see it.
At the end of the day, it was a business move to make it more than what it was.
And then probably
Do
was
you
epic.
think? Do you think Nas got something in the stash that he's just trying to promote? Like he got something coming up?
Yeah, I just want to be relevant with the young kids that's
Yeah.
out here still that don't
Not-
know who he is. That's fucking
Nas-
Nas X fans that don't know if there is a real Nas out there that raps.
Oh, so it was. You think it was more so like, all right, we got Lil Nas out here that everybody knows, but they forgot about the legend himself,
It's
Nas.
fucking 25 years later, nigga. They don't know Nas. They don't even know Memphis Bleak was a rapper.
Facts.
This is what I'm trying to
Shout out
tell
to
you.
Memphis
The
Bleak,
kids that's out there don't know Memphis Bleak was a rapper.
They know.
No, they
watch
don't.
Drink
They
Champs.
don't.
The
No, they
kids that's
don't.
out here now
No,
don't
they
know.
don't.
They
They
watch
don't
Drink
know
Champs.
Memphis. And it's no.
They don't.
No,
No, they
yeah. They know
Oh, so
from
they know.
Drink Champs down, but I'm talking about in general, like.
Right.
They don't know
They don't
Memphis
know.
Bleak was a rapper. He was popping. He was that nigga.
You had to grow up with your
In
parents
the era.
listening to it.
Facts.
You
So
know what I
just
mean?
like a lot of
Yeah.
niggas now don't know Nas. The young niggas don't really know Nas.
Facts.
They know him,
Yeah.
but they don't know him. Like,
That's like how a lot of artists that's coming out now, they don't even mention Tupac and
Nah.
Biggie no more.
Nah, they
Come
don't.
on now.
Right. A lot
Nas
of
made-
they
y'all
mention
forget-
Wayne.
Y'all forget Nas made Ether.
It's true.
They
Yo,
know
so
Nas.
they don't know
They
either.
don't know.
They
They
know
don't know
Jay-Z.
either.
They know
Bleak know what's out
Jay-Z,
there.
who he made
He said,
Ether
nigga,
for.
They know
Hold on,
Jay-Z
one
because
time.
Jay-Z
They
is
know-
still
they
relevant.
know Nas. You cannot say they
Bleak
don't know
was
Nas.
out there. I was
Nah.
listening to Bleak. All right.
They know
Bleak was
Nas.
out
Y'all
there.
cannot say that they don't know Nas.
Not
Y'all
like Jay-Z.
bugging. Nas is
We
well
not
You're
saying,
bugging.
yo, like, we not
Nas
saying.
battled who? The Jay-Z.
All right, cool.
Everybody
We not
We
saying
know
Nas.
that. They
Yo,
don't know
yo,
that.
Like, we not saying
They don't know that.
He
We
tried to
don't.
battle
Hold up.
Jay-Z.
Hold up.
He ain't
We're
battle
not
him.
trying to say
Yeah, he
that
did.
we don't know
Jay-Z
that.
That was a great
What we're
nigga,
trying to
like-
say is the era that's growing up right now just don't know what we went through and those who might have went through it after us. Because their parents is not growing up playing
You're
Ether.
right, but these kids
They
are
not
doing-
growing
these
up
kids got
playing
social
old school
media.
Jay-Z.
They're doing their history on where this shit started from. They're doing their history too. Don't act like they
No, they not.
So,
They just want to know who's popping on social
I
media.
play shit from my
That's all it's about right now.
All right, like you said, hold up, like you said,
You're like, yo,
you got 3 nephews.
Who was the first nigga to make
Hold on,
hip
hold on,
hop?
hold
Your youngest nephew is
A
what?
young
How
boy
old?
gonna say 22 cents.
15.
15.
Yeah, I think so.
that's, but Lay just said, but told.
Don't know.
But Lay just
I think
said
so.
that, yo, I be playing this shit for them.
Right.
So
That's
we don't
different.
know if he might have played it, but Lay don't know, like, did I play that shit for him, but he played it for it. He should know.
Now, I
You
feel
know
what
what
you're
I mean?
saying. It's a disconnect, man.
It is a
It's a
disconnect.
disconnect with the whole young and old, and that shit got to stop.
Shout out to Real Freak.
It's not going to stop because of social media.
That shit has to stop.
It's not going to
So
stop.
shout out
already
to
know
Real
Real
Freak.
Tell
Freaky.
Lay to calm down.
Real
Shout out
Freaky
to Real
is
Freak.
definitely
All
on
right,
that
Freak.
shit.
I'm gonna calm down, buddy.
Yo, great job last night, so shout out to the Real Experience, God.
Turn on your mic.
Turn
All right,
it
well,
on.
you said turn it down. But listen, we all in, right? Millie Miyagi's in the building, so Millie. We all in, man. New Millie Miyagi.
Used to kill the mixtape game. I mean, rest in peace, Stack Bundles, same way.
Facts.
When you could do shit like that, that means
Rest
a lot.
in peace
You know
to
what I'm
Chase
saying?
Drugs also.
Facts, rest in peace.
Now, let
Rest
me
in
ask
peace,
you one
drugs.
question. If I never said that Fab was who I was compared to, would you have said his name just now?
I mean, I definitely would have said his name.
Yeah, we definitely would have
said his name. I ain't gonna hold you up. But I hear that same vibe, like, you know what I'm saying? I hear the vibe, like, in there, like, you definitely got some shit with you, man. Like, I want to hear some songs now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I want to hear some
420. But before 420, I'm gonna drop a single probably in about 2 weeks.
Shit like that.
It's gonna be my first single off the project. It's gonna be about 2 weeks. Can't give y'all a specific date because I don't want to make it seem like I'm lying or I'm bullshit.
Right.
Yeah, so where they
live on camera too.
Yeah. If I give a specific date, they're gonna be on my gram like, yo, where this shit at? You know,
That's
I'm gonna
right.
be that type of artist.
Live on air
2 weeks.
too.
Yeah.
So get them your Instagram and all that.
Yeah,
and your social handle and all that.
Instagram is Millie Miyagi, MILLYMIYAGI. No spaces, no hyphens, no nothing. Just Millie Miyagi. Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, everything the same.
Okay. Time to rock and roll, baby.
Let's get
Monday
it.
Night Mixtape, we in the building. DJ Cassius Clay's in the building. T-Ray's with the Selector, she in the building.
Hey.
Tonight we are going to Secrets for my birthday party. It's gonna be super lit.
Word.
Just like the last two I just had in Denver and Dallas. We're gonna do it in New York tonight. And we're gonna turn up. But I ain't gonna hold you up, right? The people don't really wanna hear us talk, they wanna hear bars.
Copy.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this up and then we'll get into some bars, Millie.
Going live, Victor.
Let's do what we do.
So get shit.
It's only on the Monday Night Mixtape. Don DeMarco, Cash the Lane, T Dizzle. Let's go.
On the value, you good? Millie Miyagi, hey. Don, what up, man?
We all in. Let's go.
Don DeMarco. Look, I'm in the field with it. My bitch said I'm never home, but you gotta deal with it. I just went 30 for 30 in less than a month to show you what's still hitting. Niggas been saying my name, but when I'm in person, they feel different. They saying Millie a real nigga. Like I put my hammer to chill with you. I'm with the smoke. I don't think none of these niggas consider my caliber. They say I'm naive for thinking that all these bitches consider a challenger. My heart on my sleeve, don't think for a second I won't turn this shit to a massacre. They get the panic, like back when my pops caught me in the middle of bagging up. I need a paddock for all of my niggas with every initial engraved. I had to cut off my ex, she told me she loved me and I wasn't feeling the same. I had to marry the money, niggas is broke, not even feeling engaged. You on the road to riches, it's beginning to look like it's memory lane. Ain't looking back, if I passed you when I could ties my nigga, I had to. I just met shorty chilling in my section. Next thing you know, had a bent in the bathroom. Try to treat a nigga like a vacuum. You know I did everything that I had to. You gang, I'm hoping they back you. Dissing is cool, just like cash. Look, gray whip with the beige seats. Calm drip, but it ain't cheap. In trap mode with the same tee. I cannot fold cause it ain't me. We was really in the main street and the bang with it like it's waist deep. Hold up. Yeah. Hold on.
Hey.
Back in the booth. Niggas is saying I'm back. Now I'm back acting the fool. Talking to me when I'm talking to you. Pull out your gun and I'm clapping at you. Talking about it and I'ma be about it. You in the field, we gon' see about it. Ask Millie, we could read about it. Niggas know we don't tweet about it. Hey. You flowing off the top, man. I ain't fucking around.
We're just having fun, man. It's the Monday Night
This is some
Mixtape.
pound cake work.
Huh?
This is some pound cake work.
Hey, yo. Damn, Dizzle, that's how you feeling?
Yeah, let's do
Yo,
that
what's
pound
up with
cake.
you?
My bad,
I can pause
Tom.
hand on some shit like this, on some smooth shit.
Yeah, hang around me. Get the money. Hey. We good?
Oh, we live on the Monday Night Mixtape. Times of Radio. Talk to him.
I hear the media saying they kid popular. Wish I could see the faces on everybody that doubted us. Still on the strip when them niggas bagging the powder up. You got 9 for a dime when it's not enough. When I'm saying I'm packing a razor, it's not a scooter. Call my spinach mommy Ubella cause she a cougar. Shots fly, bullets spread quicker than the rumors. Big man, I had to play the block for the shooters. Cops on the roof trying to watch what we do. I'm just trying to fit 4 bad bitches in the coop.
What else?
Mama couldn't stress off shit that she never knew. At nighttime, the Bronx was turning into a zoo. They like, Millie, why you ain't make it to powwows? I had to play the block so the super don't turn a powwow. Anybody hit me for a drill, that's without a doubt. Pulling up in all them U-Hauls like we moving out. You niggas don't wanna see me in the ring. The question is when mumble rapping became a thing. They struggling to make a hit, really don't be making sense. Niggas got a lot to say, but really don't be saying shit. I'm saying though, that's what y'all jacking. I'm in my own lane, I ain't worried about traffic. Tim's with a hoodie, I'm war ready for action. Red bottoms make you well suited for your casket. I'm swearing nothing like this generation. These niggas wear leggings while getting their fingernails painted. And that's why I would never rock with it. Dawn, I wish a nigga would disrespect Big ol' Pac again. Bronx nigga, I do this shit for the culture. I got another win and a chip on top of my shoulder. Bad bitch came to my crib a little sober. Few cups of Henny got shorty busting it open. Fact is, never fall in love with a thought. They run down on me once they seen a face in the watch. This shit shine, hit a lick, then I spin to the block. So you saying bold, I had training running from cops. Going broke, that's the game, nigga. Staying broke, you a lame nigga. You can never hang with us. I just ran the whole checkup in another state. Mama tried to keep me in the house cause it wasn't safe. But I'm out here, hammer on my left side. Shorty gotta learn how to shoot cause she can't drive. Self-made, I say the shit that I wanna say. If you send a threat, you won't make it to see another day. The preacher keep trying to tell me that there's another way. Then he had the nerve to try to pass the collection plate. Lord forgive me, these niggas ain't a brother of mine. You ain't blood, I can never turn water to wine. Young nigga, I'm ahead of my time. Shoot 3 but hit 2 like my foot on the line. This is just me applying the pressure. I get bitches off swag, I don't need any effort. She like my nickname and my slogan is clever. I must admit that homegirl head was impressive. This whole era is niggas trying to be rock stars. Don't even think about dissing if you ain't got bars. They get their hair dyed, thinking they hard. All these dreadhead niggas up in beauty salons, facts. And now don't throw subs if you need one. Cause only subs that we got is machine guns. I mean, yo, what the fuck is going on?